people that watch, because I really did do these videos to kind of like, I don't know, get like, I know you have to get help from a community, because when you're having problems and it's not, you don't have family that was good, so you're like doing it, like just starting out on your own, you have more to prove, because everyone's gonna look at you like she could be abusive now because she got abused. But I think that needs to be rethinked, because I think the ones that are have been abused, they become extremely good, and the ones that do abuse, they've either been groomed from another adult, or they just decided, hey, let's form um, the hate, and let's just continue with it, because you got to be pretty into it to commit all this stuff that you're doing. Like, that's strategic planning. Like, you're actually like, takes money, it takes time. So like, that's a fucked up mental thing. So, and then today was really sad, because I actually found out they didn't record any of my work. So on my daily pay, I got $32 for yesterday. And I believe like my job is just like making fun of me, because I try and stay like secure with myself, so that I guess I feel okay about myself and I don't, feel let down or anything. And then it feels like my job's actually like making fun of me for it. Like, I told him, I'm like, it's not your guys' fault, but I came to you guys and I'm literally living like day to day, because I'm paying for this car. There's no way to save up for an apartment, so I'm cashing in and gonna start renting from a hotel, because it's actually cheaper to rent from a hotel than it is to pay an apartment. So I'm actually gonna do that, and then I'm gonna look for a second job and just work my way over. I'm just so disappointed. I'm actually going to the IRS tomorrow, and I'm gonna tell them I need them to help me get some of my W-2s, because I worked in Texas, and then some of the stores I worked in here, they're not in business anymore. So, um, anyways, so I'm gonna have them help me hunt my W-2s down, and then I'm gonna tell them about what my job just did to me, because I feel like it's unfair. I know everybody makes mistakes, like, oh, we didn't see you that you worked today. That's why you didn't enter in the computer, but it keeps happening. So that's where I'm like, I've been before, I wasn't keeping track of my hours because it was computerized, so I just kind of trusted the computer. But then I was like, hold on a second. Now, I've been working for a solid week now, and I've been doing about 6 hours a day, but every day my daily pay is only for like 2 hours of work. So what's going on, And like, I just got wrapped it up. There's so many things going on with my kids' health. Both of my kids, our health is very bad. Um, their environment is very bad that they are living in. And they're looking at me like, well, where are we going to stay if we come stay with you? And I feel like my job has purposely put me on a setback, because I just think they hate me for whatever reason. They have purposely done this to me because of how, maybe it was how I approached them, like, oh, she doesn't sound like she's really in need of anything. Well, I was, and I am still, because now that work didn't put my hours in for what I work today. That means they're going to have to enter it into the computer system. And then they've done this to me before, where it had said it takes between 24 to 36 hours, 1 to 3 days. So that's happened on a Thursday before, and I didn't get my next amount until Tuesday. So I'm like really scared. I don't even want to like eat supper or anything. I literally have a soda. I need some wipes. So I'm going to get a pack of wipes. So that's like $1 because I have a feeling. Plus, they have me driving everywhere. So I literally go see their clients that are like 45 minutes away from me. That was what they had. That was the only thing they had available. So, and if they're watching, I want you to know that I tried to talk to you respectfully many times on the phone, and you have not given me respect. So, and I'm also, if they choose to fire me tomorrow, I'm already signed up with unemployment. I've just tried to work because I don't want unemployment. But if I keep getting the treatment I get for the way I am, then I'll go ahead and cash in on my unemployment too, because I'm that upset. I'm that disappointed in how everyone decided to just treat me. Whenever I felt like I was giving my 100%, houses were getting cleaned. Um, that's all. That's all I had to do was clean a house. And you guys really played games. So I guess now it's time to prove. And like I said in other videos before, this just gives me good experience, because later on in my life, when these people die, I get something in return. And it carries on throughout my whole life. And then when I die, it gets carried on to my kids. So, what's happening right now really is a good experience for me, because I will be talking to a lawyer about this, because you fucked with my money. And I don't care if it added up that I made $78 because I work 6 hours a day and I only make $15 an hour. Well, that was $78 that I didn't see because you didn't enter it into the computer. So I didn't get to work. So I feel like a lawyer might be able to have a little fun with this, and it'd be worth paying. There's that. There's a landlord that illegally evicted me because I suppose he overheard on the phone, or somebody overheard on the phone, that I was looking for a different place, because it made no sense that I was, all of a sudden, my stuff was outside when it was time to pay rent. So, lawyers can do wonders, and there's fortunately no statutory limits for stuff like that. So I've got all my documents. I'm not hurting that I am going to just run out, because I've already been told that by a lawyer they would love to take on something like this, that I would get compensation for being illegally evicted. It's just, and I hate that stuff piles up, but I want to get out of here. I want to get away from these kinds of people that are sabotaging me, that are taking my money, that are wasting my time. When I gave 120% to my clients, they got beautiful houses. They're cleaned, laundry's done, food cooked, anything wanted, stores. I never complained about anything. Well, one time I'll take that back, because I feel like they weren't thinking right. And I explained to them that I did not have shocks on the car. So when I asked them to put back some of their water that they got from the grocery store, I meant it, because I don't want to ruin my car because you want to haul enormous amounts of water. So yeah, that was one time that I did throw a fit, because when I asked someone to do something, I expect it to be done. That's called rules. And I have a few. So basically, tomorrow's going to be like a pretty serious business day. And, I'm going to tell what's been going on. And I'm not really worried about what's going to happen to me, because I know I've done everything that I was supposed to do. So, as far as what happens, I don't know. Maybe I'll be working for a new home health company because they won't be running theirs anymore. Because I know the government cares about their money and they're a lot more powerful than me. See, I can sit here in my car and I can pray about it. I can wish and dream about it. I can take actions towards getting another job while I'm waiting this out. Um, but they can take action. Um, they don't like their money getting taken. And when they find out that somebody took their money, they take it back. So remember that. It's very important to remember that. And it's going to be important to me too. I'm going to be making enough money later on in my life from a check that I get that I'm going to have to give money to charities. So this is very important. Whoever watches this, this is kind of why I lean towards the kind of people I do when I talk to people, because I can relate. I can be on that same page because I have that amount of stress lifted from me, because I don't have to worry about later on in life living like I've been living now, paycheck to paycheck. So I've done a lot of research about a lot of charities that I can go to and give to. And throughout my research, I've learned a lot. And I strongly am going to give a lot of my charity to Walmart. I think it's Walmart and Sam's Club is in the same. Yep, every year I think you have to write out, when I saw the people that adopted me, when they wrote out their checks, it was about, I think you did about $1,000 to $2,000 you get, and I think it's either once or twice a year. So for this kindness, because I've never once been bothered at the Walmart parking lot, never once have I ever been bothered. And if there was a pedophile that was sitting up there, the Walmart security ran them off. So, yes, you will be getting that charity money. You will become richer and richer, just like you dreamed, Wally. Just like you dreamed. And your family will flourish. I already don't predict the future, but I know it'll happen. And two, I'm also going to give charity money to the Love's Truck Stop, because I would stay there, and I have stayed there before. It was just too noisy for me, but I always go there and get my food. And I haven't been eating that much, so I can't brag on that lately, but I haven't really been getting a lot of money. So, and plus, my kids said I was fat, so I kind of put myself in check and did a little starvation diet for a little bit, but my stomach went down and I'm pooping regularly now, so I feel like I can get back on track. And I have been eating except for tonight, because I'm gonna have to do the whole break fish to feed myself for the next 3 to 5 days, depending on how the check rolls out. And then, yeah. So, because at first I was like, for a long time, I was going to give to orphanages. No, no. No, you mistreat your children, so you're not getting a dime. Um, but what I will do is I will look for the groups of the children that made it out, because you're like me. You're like me. Because you're a child, you have to put up with the grown-ups. And doing so, you will be immensely rewarded in your adulthood. And I mean immensely. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my life. I've got oils and butters and vitamins galore. And I'm going to stay young forever. I promise you that. I promise you that. Young until I take my last breath. I promise you. So I am going to live a very, very victorious life. Very victorious. So, um, and then I'm also going to donate charities because you have to pick just random people. So, throughout my life, they probably don't even remember me, but throughout my life, I worked at 2 jobs that my managers were amazing with me because I was going through things that I didn't even know that I needed help with. And I think it was important that because they were just a manager to me, that it's not like friends or family should help me through when they were making me sick. But these were people that are helping me so that I could make money for the rest of my life throughout whatever ended up happening. So they gave me extremely good gifts, and I will remember them. And I'm not going to name their names because I don't want business spread out because I know there's going to be hateful people that make fun of this video. But, anyways, I'm going to always remember those 2 ladies in my life, always and forever. And they'll end up with a check in the mail too. And every year, because the skills that they showed me, literally, even in my healing process, so I could heal physically, to be able to really work and really put my all into it and not hurt and not be in pain, I will be able to use for the rest of my life. And it will help me get really good jobs, and it'll help me be insightful about what managers to work for. How do they sound when they talk to you? Do they sound like they care, or do they sound like they don't? Because if you get hired by a company and they sound like they absolutely don't care about you, that's how you're going to be treated. And you don't have any excuse. Like me, I can't cry to anybody about it because it was my own fault. I look back, I should have seen it. I should have heard it. They did not care. So tomorrow, it's just for the fact of money. That's why I'm going to go report them to the IRS. And then just go from there. And I'll have my income taxes filled out. So I don't know, it shouldn't take too long because it's not income tax season, and I saved back 2 years. I was thinking, why don't you just wait until this year and you'll have 3 years? But I can just file in February or whenever that date is, and then get my taxes. Like, I think you file in like February or March, and you get them about, if you go in early, sometimes you get them about 3 weeks. So, and then I plan on taking the money and I'm leaving. So I'm gonna go to Illinois. I'm on a waiting list there, and they have some really cute places. Start saving back a little bit of money. And I liked the people I worked with when I was in East Peoria. And I already got 2 applications out there, and I'm going to call on one of the jobs to see. And it's a hotel job because I figure, yes, go ahead, get the hotel job, and then you can rent, like, if I got the hotel job in East Peoria, then I would rent from the one in Peoria. So it'll just be fun. But yeah, I'm like really sad. Like, I couldn't believe it. I went on my daily pay. I was thinking, okay, you're going to have $78 probably because you're going to have you'll have like 5 hours and 45 minutes. And there was $32. So I called them. I called the Daily Pay. And they patched me through to my company that's operating the Daily Pay. And they told me that no hours had been recorded. So it's like tomorrow I'll be eating some dollar bag candies. And I might cut one of my clients. I think I'll cut my morning client. And then I'll just go to my afternoon client because I'm not going to have enough gas money to make it last that long. Oh my God. And then today I went to eat at the China buffet. I tried to be smiley and happy, you know. And the lady told me that she was only going to be happy about anything because I said something about, oh, don't worry about anything, because I was going to see if there was a cheaper thing than the buffet because my stomach shrunk down so much. So I was like, oh my God, I'm not even going to be able to eat $10 worth of food. Well, it was like $10.75 plus tax. So I was like, is there any like smaller things? I was thinking I could get like a little dish, and I only had like $8. So they didn't have it. So the lady I work for, she paid the rest of it. So I gave her my $8. And then she was like, do you want me to go get the manager? She would know if there's anything that you can buy. And I go, no, that's okay. And then she's like, I was like, it's okay. We're fine. We're happy. We're good. And she's like, something like, well, she'll be happy if she gets a tip, right? And the whole time we were sitting there eating, she never grabbed our plates. She never came over to check on us or nothing. So I'm like seeing the retro effects of this prejudicism hate. And I'm deciding, you know, what villas I'm going to move to. And yeah, it's not going to be further south. That's for sure. So, and the physical attacks, I've heard about it. And we're really close by Columbia, Missouri, and the other one. There's 2 places in Missouri that are under attacks right now. And I wouldn't doubt that they've spread out to this vicinity. I really wouldn't doubt it. It's always felt off here for me. They've always been prejudiced towards me and my kids. So, but I don't really talk to anybody. I just go do my shopping, get something to eat, come back in my car, go sit in different parking lots. I know there's a bunch of creepers that feel it's okay to stalk women around here. It's just really weird around here. For it to be such a rich, classy town, yeah, it's not. They don't act like it. That like gangster, mobster, thug wannabes. To me, anyways. That's what it looks like. Looks like I'd want to say, like, you didn't have a mom, did you? You didn't know how to act. You didn't know what respect was. You probably, when you go home, you just sit and wallow in your own pity because you don't even really have fun. So it looks like to me. Plus, they have like these weird little rules, like you can't play your radio loud. Okay, that's weird. No one ever thinks about playing their radio loud. I know I don't. I'll turn it up when there's a good song, but then it's back down to regular level. What was the other weird thing around here? Oh, yeah. The McDonald's and Taco Bell. Dude, I should get a video on that again. The McDonald's and Taco Bell never stops here. It's the only two restaurants that never stop. Never is there one complete moment that there is not a car. I promise you, it starts when they very first open in the morning. I watched it. I almost got sick when I watched it because I knew it wasn't right. Like, I was looking at, like, like at first I wanted to laugh, and then I was like, don't laugh at that. That is fucking wrong. What you are witnessing right there is so wrong. To have one restaurant, no, two, Taco Bell and McDonald's, never a not car by. Never once. As a matter of fact, if it gets to where there's just people up at the window and no one's in the drive-thru, you see people swerving in like really fast. So I know they're being paid to do that. I'm not dumb. Remember, I have housekeeping experience, and housekeepers, we have eyes and we have ears, and we're well aware of privacy rules. But what I've gained is wisdom and experience throughout all my jobs. So I very well know that that kind of action is wrong. So now I don't know what they're doing about it. Oh, not only that, but every night someone robs the St. Jude's money box that's sitting on the outside. Not someone in a car that comes by with a key and opens it, but someone that actually robs it. I've witnessed it twice. I've had to duck down in my car because I was scared they saw me. And I was like, oh shit, they're going to think I call the cops. I don't call the cops here because this is also disrespectful. Every time I've called the police here, they've said that I was the problem. So one time I called because there was gunshots outside my apartment, and they said that if I called back, they said that that was just a guy shooting in the air. And if I called back, that they were going to press charges on me for blocking the emergency line. And that is true. This is a true story. This is in the same town I got divorced in. Everyone hated me. Everyone still does. That's fine. I'm not here to make anyone happy. The second time I called, I was reporting it was either something with fireworks or a fire, if something that had to do with like fire or something like that, or smoke. I think it was, I saw smoke coming from one of the houses. I think. And I can't remember for sure because there was like also, I think the fireworks thing, they called police on us because we were doing the little kid fireworks, and I didn't know you couldn't even do those, so they called the police on us. But so anyways, back to the story. I called the police because I'm seeing smoke, I think, coming out of someone's house. And they also said I was disturbing the line. So I don't call them anymore. I'm such a disturbance. I guess you got my number on your memo that whatever Melody says doesn't make sense. So I call the FBI when I have problems. It's like when I thought I saw one of the people that escaped from one of the prisons a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, you know how I'm sure everybody does that, because the seems like the first or second homeless guy that you run into after there's been a prison escapee looks exactly like him. So, anyways, but I made sure I called the FBI so I wasn't a disturbance and I wasn't blocking the emergency line. I fixed that problem. But, yeah. So, I'm going to go into Dollar Tree. It's a really sad trip. Wish I would have gotten paid for all those hours I worked. Give the lawyer something to do, unfortunately, and also me a lesson in life to know where my money is, how it's going to be spent, and what good places I can go to make more instead of losing my money, because I don't want that to happen. That makes me sad, and I don't want to be sad. I like my money. It buys me things like my oils and my butters and my food. Stuff I need so I can be healthy and stuff. I don't want to be sick. Oh, I wish I could get some more. Maybe I should spend $2 because I'm out of my leave-in conditioner and my skin's getting really dry. I do have a little bit of body oil, but I'm going to combine that with it. So I'm going to take a smoking cigarette break. And I remembered today to put my napkin on my chest and my lap. So I was really respectful. I didn't at first. When I looked down and I saw that little drop of food, I was like, oh my gosh. I see how I've been under so much stress lately that I cannot even remember the things that I normally did. That upsets me too. Really shouldn't upset a good person. Oh, the beauty shop has their Christmas up. It's Christmas time. Oh, I wore my Christmas outfit today. And I didn't talk to the company that hired me, but the actual clients that I work for, they're all doing great. So cute. There wasn't a lot of people sleeping at Walmart last night. Maybe because it was Sunday night and they probably all went stayed at a hotel and got freshened up. I get that every once in a while. If you have because they have cool trucks, but every once in a while it'd be nice to go to a hotel, be out of your truck, because they have to leave their trucks running and stuff, which I guess that wouldn't be bad, but sometimes they turn them off, I guess. I don't know. It's gonna be it's gonna be a cute life. And remember the most important thing, just if you're not a bad, evil person, you're not going to want to hang with them. So, and if you are, stay away from the good ones because they're not to be fucked with. Trust me. I promise you that. Promise you that. Because I'm going to roll just fine. I got patience of a saint, so I can wait on this money. And breaking bread, well, that's my specialty when I'm poor. Hee hee. Promise you that. And you notice my face? Because when you work in healthcare, you get a sick sense of humor. So, yeah, sick with humor. Well, here's some store music. I can't wait till I live that life. This has been hell. True fucking hell. Should have made my kids sick either. You fucked up there, buddy. Fucked up there. My kids came out, they were healthy. I didn't do drugs. I didn't drink. I didn't smoke. I had guaranteed healthy babies. So whatever fucking happened, I promise you that the lawyer's gonna have fun with that too. A lot of fun. Because those are really pretty girls. Really pretty girls. It's an Astro van. If I had one of those, I could actually stand up. I remember those. It's an Astro van with a lifted top. Van lifers. They're probably just out cruising. Do you want to see my Christmas outfit? That's how upset I got. I got so upset. I just sat there and I daydreamed. And I'm pissed. I'm extremely upset. Fucked with my money. You fucked with my actual fucking money. The fuck you think's gonna happen? Like I wasn't gonna say something? They think I wasn't gonna say anything? Excuse me, I have money missing. Do you know where it's at? I tried that approach. And this is where it got me. Wonder how the IRS lady's gonna feel. All this town caters to is criminals. I don't see one person walking like I do. Their kids don't even act right. Never wanted to be here. Remember that. Because all these videos are going to be saved too. Just in case they want to play games and say, Melody was so mean. Melody yelled at us. Melody was disrespectful. No, I wasn't. I was very professional. So, I'm going to probably, I'm going to take you through the Dollar Tree. I think it's important you see what the store managers go through every day. I'm surprised they haven't just started throwing things on the shelf. You'll see when we get in there. I know that's how I would feel. Because as soon as after they put all that stuff nice and neat up on the shelf, well, you'll see what it looks like when we go in there. That would be the basic attitude to keep me going if I had to manage. Here you go. True that. And it's grown-ups. It's not children. But the children do follow along because they have no choice. They gotta eat. And a lot of times they're disrespectful in the parking lots. I would consider this a no change area. This is not going to ever change. You want to be a criminal? You got a bed, a roof, and cash in your pocket when you come to Sykeston. Because they'll coddle you. Put you up in a real nice place. You hear that? That's how they do it. They're evil here. Pure evil. You can hear it. All tinted up windows, black. Fuck. My daughter wanted to try that stuff too. Let him see you. You look even more like a criminal now. And obviously, no, I'm surrounded by everyone's a criminal. So, no, I was moved here. This was not my choice. I liked Fruitland when I was moved to there. Fruitland in Jackson, Missouri, that was a nice area. I had friends there. Fucked up. You don't take good people and put them in a bad environment and think that they're going to survive. So you fucked up. And all of this is documented. I hate this is the worst part too. Imagine having to document the bad things that your kids are having to go through because they have no choice. That was their environment. Imagine having to be a mom and document it because you can't do anything else. It was judge legally decided, and now your kids are just completely in this manipulation mode with these people and wrapped up in finances with them and debt and bills. Imagine that. So, yeah, that's why everything's documented from the minute I got back in this town to however long it takes before my kids are healthy again. Because unacceptable what I saw. Totally unacceptable. There's such thing as normal stress, and then there's such a thing as stress that's been inflicted on someone. And they've had stress purposely inflicted on them for the the adults around them's own satisfaction. That would be the only explanation to that. You adults munched on my children, which you fucked up. You fucked up. I may be crippled now with no money, living in my car, not having the help that I need because it's not out there. But one day, a lawyer will hear about it. And one day, he can run around and make sure that you're not fucking with my money and you're not fucking with the kids that came out of my body, whether they were made from you or not. I'm the one that carried them. I'm the one that brought them into this world as healthy, healthy babies. Never once a problem with being sick. Never once. Until their dad got a hold of them and was around them all the time. It's all documented. And even to this day, they're running around sick, unhealthy. They don't even know how to think for themselves. They are that far gone. That far gone. And it's because of their environment and the adults that were around them. So, just imagine what the lawyer's going to have to do about that. Because I promise you, I know this is all revolving around money. Because like I said to you earlier, anyone who's going to watch this video, I'm going to be fine as soon as they die. Money gets passed on to me. Then I'll have it to do stuff with. And I will pay a lawyer because whatever this manipulation is, and you think that because you were part of me getting pregnant, that you're going to delve into any of this, and he is all about money. He is all about money. I'm going to have to keep it guarded at all costs. It will not ever go into the hands of my children if it has any route into the hands of him. Because I could see him saying, but I bought you this and I bought you that. Yeah, you also bought them a ticket to their grave because they're sick. And I now know why you were such best friends with the family that adopted me. Because you were learning the tools of how they made people sick. So you learned a new trait and you did it on my kids. And it's not going to happen for very much longer. Because I know that I will have to pay people to do something about it. And I will. I'll make sure they're sitting up there eating real good, better than me. Because when it has to do with my kids, yeah, they're going to be eating better than me for a while. Anyways. And then hopefully I get it back and I can eat good too. I promise you that. I had really, really pretty kids. Really pretty kids. And they were smart. And they were nice. But that all changed. So tables will turn. They will. I'm not giving up. And maybe we'll go get like a $5 Mexican rice. That was really good. Because you get, for $5.46, you get cheesy rice. Then you get a whole bag of chips and salsa. And I love their chips and salsa. Oh my God. I really had to stop myself because I like wanted to eat the whole bag. And I was like, dude, this is chips enough for 4 people. So I stopped myself. But I ate Chinese today, and I thought about saving a little bit of money and like going and getting like $1 pack of the tuna because it's got like lots of protein in it and like some peanut butter cups. But I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Because the last time I did that for a couple of times, I ended up not feeling very good. But I think I got myself so used to restaurant food that when I went back to start eating this prepackaged food, I got sick. because I was eating it like, I ate it like for a whole week. And it wasn't really the bad stuff. It was the Spam. I got the luncheon loaf. It was the generic Spam. It's the same thing. And then I got the packages of tuna, and I got the peanut butter cups, and it was just like, oh my god, like, I don't know, my body can't even handle this or something. I don't know. Like, I felt really weird too. I felt like there was like a bunch of movement inside my body that I had never had before. That was really, really weird. Like, is that, can you like, that's weird. What I just said is so weird. But it's what it felt like. So, yep. And then Wednesday, I have like a really full day, and I am going to work all of it because I plan on cashing out. So I'm going to get as much money as I can before I leave out of here. I'm hoping with my income tax, with it being 2 years, they don't really get back that much. Like, I don't really make that much during the whole year. So, well, I usually get back about $300 or $400, but I have 2 years of that, so maybe I'll get like $900 back. Which, if you aren't gonna spend money on rent for a place, that I can make that go for pretty far. It ain't gonna be spent here, but I'll always remember Walmart. They're always gonna get my money every year. Even the workers, though, they're not whispering behind my back or nothing. When I go in there and shop, they just act like they're busy working. Like, oh, they don't act like, they could be like, there's the girl. She doesn't have nobody. Ah ha ha. They don't do that. Now I park up front. So now I park up closer by McDonald's, and I park by, this is what I call it, it's a bait car. So it's been abandoned. It's pretty nice. It's been there for a few days. So I'm pretty sure it's one of the bait cars, and they're just going to sit it there like, we'll catch you. Because I'm glad they will. Hope they do. And so I figure I'll just park next to it. So I literally have been parking next to it. My sleep was really good, though. It's almost like it feels like how I said when I get my own house, I'm going to have an escape prisoner kit outside on my porch, equipped with snacks, an outfit, water, a pee cup. Because I don't care. Even if you're running from the law, pee in a cup and just set it there. If you don't see a receptacle, pee in the cup and set it there. Because people know, when you pee by stuff, it's poison. You either have to have a designated area where your pee goes all the time, because it is poisonous, or you pee in a cup and you leave it there because it kills things. I've already watched crime scene videos, and they found where the person was living, and they span over like where they've been walking to and stuff, and it's like all these dead bushes, and then everywhere around it is just flourishing green. I was like, oh, that's where they pee. It kills things. I remember the house I had in Bloomington, Illinois. I took the bush out. I wasn't angry. Okay, I did not take the bush out because I was angry. Why I took the bush out was because every dog stopped at the bush to pee, and it was dying. So I was like, this is not what the bush is for. So, and literally the bush just, I didn't even have to pull. I went to try and pull. It literally just came about, and it was like this big around. So it wasn't even, it had no roots. Had no roots to it. So anyway, so yeah, I'm a peek up, a change of outfit, snacks, because you need your health. That's it. That's all I can think of. Oh, you know what? Bolt cutters. And you can leave them for the next one, because you don't need to carry those with you. Well, they might have handcuffs on. So that way, I sleep okay. The escape prisoner doesn't have to break in and take anything. All of his stuff is outside on the porch in the escaped prisoner kit. So, anyways, that's why I've been sleeping good, because I've been sleeping next to the bait car. Oh, I'm not going to take anything from my car because the bait car is right there. I don't know. I'll probably move up. I guess that's really kind of silly. Because if they're going to take the bait car, they're going to look right at, whoa, we got the bait car. She's still asleep. So tonight I'll pull up on the other side of the white truck, because that's been another homeless person. Well, not homeless, but has been parking there. So I'm going to enjoy my soda and take you in. Oh, Dollar Tree might be closed because I don't know what time it is anymore. It's dark out. It feels like it's 10 o'clock. To the sad trip of Dollar Tree. If I got done with work at 5:30 and I just got into town, it's probably like 6:30 or 7. It literally feels like it's late. And then what I was thinking, I'll go get my cheesy rice and then I can go back. I'll eat. I'll stay at Walmart parking lot, eat. And I don't know why I like to fall asleep at night after I eat, but I really do. That's why I eat late. 'Cause I love falling asleep and I have food in my stomach. Yeah, where's my little candies? I just forgot I have a whole bag of candy. And, my clothes try to take it. This is what I got. So I feel bad whenever I go into the gas station to pee. So I've been buying random things. These are really good. Want a bite? I've seen some people do that. Okay. His name's Dave. The person that oversees everything at Walmart. He's gonna get extra charity. I'll give him the extra 1,000. Like, I'll give it to the Walmart Corporation for here in Sykeston. And then Dave will get the personal check of money too. Because you have to do personal charity to a person and then a charity to a business. So it'll be Walmart here in Sykeston. And then Dave. I'll remember him. Because he could have tried to take me out. I knew if I wasn't going to be wanted, I'd see a lot of stirring. But I didn't see any stirring. Better make these last. These are addicting. So, as soon as I find my cute husband, I hope he finds me soon. Because I'm getting weary. I'm getting weary and sad. And it's getting a lot on me to do this all by myself. So cute husband. Cute future husband. I hope I get to see you soon if you're watching this. Because I'm getting tired and weary. I think I want to watch some YouTube videos now. Or do you really want to go see the Dollar Tree? It's a fucking hell shit mess. I'm not even gonna fucking show you. Fucking embarrassing. You know what I wish I could videotape? Me going through a cute store. Walmart's cute. They don't ransack it. Why is the red light on my vapor? Is it telling me it's almost empty? Because it keeps going. It's been on for a while. Alright. I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos and go into Dollar Tree. See? But I'm glad everyone listens to me and no one says anything mean. I think there is good people out there. I'm glad no one says stuff like mean. And I'm glad I got to vent a little bit and excuse me, it is real. Whatever I'm going through is really real, and I don't want pity for it. I want action. I want stuff done. I want my kids healthy. I want my paycheck in the bank. So I'm going to take the appropriate actions to get all of this accomplished. So, and bye for now. Bye.